Hi, I'm Jim Clark, and welcome to our men's basketball GLIAC preview. With us, head coach Jeff Young. And Jeff, a whole new ballgame this year as we go fully to the GLIAC.
No question about it, Jim. We've been preparing for this for the last couple of years, and I think our guys are excited and ready to play.
Bringing back a good number of returnees. But first, let's go to the guys we lose. We do lose Ron Kenny, the top scorer, and L.J. Sutton.
And both those guys are going to be hard to replace. We thought Ronnie had an unbelievable year. He shot it extremely well from three. Was definitely our team leader, and just had a great year from start to finish. And losing LJ, a four-year starter that did a great job defensively and on the glass, and was capable of scoring 20 points on any given night. So those two will be missed, but I think we got some guys that are coming in doing a good job to replace them.
And returning, we have big guys coming back. Ryan Burrell, Brad DuPont, Ryan Vanderhorst, L.J. Campbell's back. And also, almost like a new guy, you get Kenny Kornowski back.
Yeah, and, we're counting on those guys all to contribute like they did last year and step it up even more this year. And all those guys had a pretty good summer in our summer league play. They've got a little bit bigger and stronger. Kenny's going to be a key. If he gets back to where he was before his injury, then I think that makes us pretty good. He's worked hard. He's gotten his body in pretty good shape. He still has a little ways to go, and sometimes you don't know. It takes a full year sometimes for that injury to recover.
He was about to be a real force last year. Throws in 28 at Dayton, throws in 35 another game, then goes down. But you guys rallied with that. It opened the door for Ryan Burrell to get more playing time.
And there's no question at the start of our season, he was our go-to guy. We were going to throw it into him as much as we could, and that was our plan, even though we had some guys around him that could score the ball and make shots. And I think we'll be very similar again this year. We want to go inside. He's very skilled around the rim. He's a tough guard down there, so we'll try to get him the ball. But again, our guys are a little bit better on the perimeter from last year after that year of experience.
Brad DuPont comes in a transfer. A Jackson guy won a state title there, and he had a solid year, had nearly triple doubles. He took care of the ball pretty well.
No question. He got better as the year went on. He became our leader. I guess our emotional leader. He got our guys fired up. He plays it with a high level of intensity. He had a much better summer and a better fall, so I think he's ready to go this year.
And you have a guy like Ryan Vanderhorst who shoots the three and really took advantage of playing time, shot that three well, and you really couldn't keep him off the floor at times.
No, he kind of came out of nowhere when Kenny went down. He went in for those minutes, and he was ready to go right away. He started making shots in the first game, and then it really never stopped the rest of the season.
Start some new faces. First, Devontae Beard transfers in.
Good thing for us, Devontae was with us second semester last year, so he got a kind of a taste of what we're trying to do. And he's another guy that got off to a slow start, maybe in the spring and the summer, but as he's kind of figured some things out, he's gotten better and better. We're real happy with the way he's playing right now. He's probably going to be a starter, and we're expecting him to contribute right away.
Always great to have a D1 transfer.
Yeah, and it never hurts to have a guy that's been in a program like Valpo, and he's been coached, and he's played around good players. Vuk's got great size at 7'1". He can change some things around the paint. Plus, he's pretty skilled. He knows how to score the ball. He can step out and make a 15-footer. So, we're excited about his possibilities as well.
Will these guys play together at all, Kenny and Vuk?
Well, we're looking at that possibility. Obviously that's going to make us a lot less athletic, but at the same time it gives us some great size and some guys that can score the basketball around the rim. It makes us a better rebounding team. So especially early on, I think we're going to have to do that against Ohio State and Dayton, see how they play together. And, I think we'll be able to use them together during the course of the season.
Let's talk about that. Great to play the D1s. A great relationship with Ohio State. Just a big thing for this university to go down there once again.
Yeah, we've been fortunate to play them, I think, 5 of the last 6 years, and that's, of course, Coach Mata's allowed us to do that. And not only is it great for our program, but I think it's good for the school, the alumni. I think we have over 300 or 400 alums down there for the event, and we'll continue to do that as long as Coach Mata will allow it.
Then you had Dayton last year, another strong Ohio basketball D1 program.
Yeah, we think those games kind of get us ready. You never know. If you play extremely well, you can kind of hang with those teams for a while, but usually their depth and their size and strength will get to you. But at the end of the day, it's still a great experience, and it gets us ready for our season.
Now, the GLIAC schedule much different now. We go from the AMC and the NAI, now in Division II NCAA, the GLIAC schedule, mostly Thursday, Saturday, and there's a lot of good basketball teams in this conference.
No, there's no question about it. We probably had some teams as good in the AMC that we'll have in the GLIAC, but from top to bottom, it's much stronger. And that's what everybody's been talking about. If you don't show up to play one night, you're not going to win. It's going to be much more difficult to win on the road, and you've got to take advantage of those home games and try to get those W's at that time. And the coaches in the GLIAC talk, if you can get a split on the road, you've done a pretty good job.
And also new for us this year, almost like a national tournament, traveling. Some of these places are going to be 5-day trips.
Yeah, that'll take some getting used to, even though we've done some of those things in the past when we've gone to Toronto or out west or down to Florida to play in some tournaments. But, those are going to be good teams, and like I said, you just got to be ready to get off the bus and be ready to play and move on to the next game and try to get at least one win out of the two.
What are the keys for our team this season?
Well, I think there's a few things. We've got to get healthy first. Ryan Burrell just is coming off of meniscus surgery from 3 days ago, so we hope to have him ready by the Ohio State game. That's still a question mark. Brad DuPont just took a gash to the head. He's out for about 10 days, so we hope to have him back as well for Ohio State. And then once we get those guys back, I think it's going to be key that we stay healthy. We see a rotation right now of 7 or 8 guys that are very solid. So if those guys, play well and stay healthy, I think we have a chance.
Do you see any of the newcomers stepping in, getting really significant playing time?
Yeah, Jordan Walker's a junior college transfer that has been playing very well. We've kind of mixed him in with the starting group and the second group, and he's a guy that can make a play around the basket. He can play the 3 or the 4. He can make a 15-foot jump shot. He's got great length, so he can go rebound it, and he seems to have a pretty good sense of how to play the game. So far he's fitting in well.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, Jim.
That's our men's basketball GLIAC preview. I'm Jim Clark.